out there. It is day 38, and we are definitely winding down the test of times. Okay, things are getting just a little bit easy for a sister. I hope you guys are having that same challenge, right? So, one of the most easiest things I could think you could do this morning is go to my YouTube channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, click that bell so you can get the notifications. And while you're there, make sure you like a few videos because I'm ready to get started. Small business workshops every Tuesday at 7 p.m. You ask, what is Mo doing on Tuesdays? What is she discussing? Just getting it in for those who have a little time, interest, and looking for funding. I'm just willing and interested in helping self-employed business owners, those individuals who's operating as freelancers, independent contractors, sole proprietors, all of you. And basically, I just want to share program development, how you do your budget compliance, how to stay in compliance with the audits that are out there. If you're nonprofits, making sure that you got your sponsor letters, that you're doing proper record keeping, that you know how to identify grants and where to go. And if you're a small business, how to get your certifications is basically like getting degrees or licenses or certificates. It just makes you look good. Okay. So that's every Tuesday at 7 p.m. And I just want you to do one thing for me this year in 2021. Invest at least one time. Everybody's looking for someone else to put some money into their business, but what are you doing? Right? Have your own cushion, create your own way. Find a dollar, a two, a five, right? Put it away, put it into your business so that you can grow your money. I had a buddy of mine, she used to say, those who knows your money, I mean, those who own your money, those who knows your money own your money, and that person should be you. Okay. I just tore that all up. She'd kill me if I didn't really know how to run it all. So, what is my motto in Land Professional Solutions? It is transition relationships and innovative networking. Yep, that's what I want you to do. I want you to transition those relationships from employees to business owners to entrepreneurs, creating a think tank, a shark tank, a group of people that you could go through. You bounce by ideas, they bounce their ideas, you share your success stories, you celebrate, you cry, you do all of those great things. And guess what? You started all over again to reach higher heights. That's how we're getting down. But while you're doing it, listening to everybody else, maybe even listening to yourself, you're getting innovative, creative, and unique. You're coming up with new ways to stay relevant in your business. And by doing that, you can only do it by networking, participating in associations, conferences, placing yourself in those areas where they're constantly putting out more information, what has changed in the industry, so you could stay on top of your game, so you could keep a competitive edge. And the only way you can do that, baby, is if you train. So I get a little deep and dirty sometimes in my training. It could be very lengthy, it could be very boring, right? So you have to have time. It has to be something that you're interested in. You ain't get no money for nothing unless you putting in that work. And the first place it starts is in record keeping. When you do a great job in record keeping, guess what? You could get that PPP loan, right, Chanisa? I know you're feeling pretty excited over there. Federal contracting makes it a little bit, just a bit easy to get because they audit you all the time. And then you could put some money away because when you got an extra dollar, you can invest a dollar. With that being said, if you've gotten to that point, you're like, know what, Mo? Girl, I've already expanded beyond that. I got employees now. I need to try to tap into a whole nother round of things. I don't have time to do it. I'm on the ground. I'm grinding. I'm putting in work for my business. Do you know where I could get these people trained so when I'm ready to hire them, they're ready to go? Hit Miss CP Johnson Enterprise up. She has a high speed, awesome workbook on employability and job skills, customer service training. Maybe you want to purchase her program, lease it, license it, whatever, right? Hit the sister up. She got it ready. Just wanting to keep you guys in compliance, business compliance, and make sure your employees are up to date with what's going on in the world. Too many people are hiring people and they're waiting until they get their hand slapped, that person gets hurt, or maybe that person does something on social media that's unbecoming the business. They're representing you. Listen, if you're an employee out there, remember, you're working for somebody regardless of whether you like it or not. That's a badge you just added to your shoulder. When you out in public, they see that company regardless. You can say, I'm not at work, I'm doing my own thing. That's one of the things they pride themselves in the military organization. Baby, once you put that uniform on, you now belongs to me as well. So how you conduct yourself out there in public, it matters. She got a particular section up in this employability training that talks about digital footprint. Everybody's out there on social media. You're doing your thing. You want to say what you want, right? You get exposed because you think you hide behind fake pictures and fake names and you do all that extra stuff. And guess what? The way you talk kind of exposes you. All right. The things you post, pictures, and this, that, or whatever, your whereabouts will track you down. So send your peoples to CP Johnson Enterprise. Let us school them. Let us send them on their way. Let her be off to some great productive employees. Let her teach you how to put policies and procedures together to make sure you get it right the first time. Straight out the gate, just like that. That's our contact. Hit her up. We got Miss Body Fit in the building. Goes live every Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Very interested in helping you guys with your meal plans, your workouts, and accountability. Everybody needs somebody. And sometimes if you're not physically able to get where they are, guess what? Live streams have made it very easy for you not to make an excuse. She's just interested in making sure you can push yourself to the limit that is worthy. Do you know your worth? Do you know your limit? Have it gotten easy for you? Are you looking to develop a few more muscles that you really didn't think no existed? Hey, hit the sister up, Body Fit Institute at gmail.com. There's her phone number. You can see her live. You're trying to get in touch with her. You can inbox on her social medias. She gets right back to it. She's probably in the gym right now, getting herself together so she can be prepared to get you right at 7 p.m. every Monday through Friday, live and living color.
Monica, good morning.
Hi.
Are you screen sharing?
Oh, ain't that nice? I'm talking to myself. It look good.
No, we hear you. We just don't see what you see.
Yeah, that's nice. That's cute.
But it
I was
all
on
sounded good, girl. You was on the roll.
my thing in. Well, can you see it now?
No,
Yes,
I could
ma'am.
see everything you were streaming. I could see everything.
So Chai is on your end.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah, but it was streaming before too.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate you interrupting my live in color marketing skills I'm trying to learn how to get. It's all good though. We want to make sure everybody is getting content and you all in there. All right. So last but not least, we got Dynamic 3D. Got the virtual training as well, in-person training if you're in the area. Focus on core training, calisthenics friendly, resistance training, personal training diet, nutrition, and oh, those nice, awesome sea moss smoothies that's out there. So if you're interested and you want to see what the product is like, how do they get so strong? How do they get so defined? How do they be? Why are they so energetic? Early in the morning, late at night, all through the day. Then you make sure you go to that Shopify website, dynamic3d.shopify.com, and you could get your choice of sea moss smoothies, strawberry mango, mixed fruit, strawberry, pineapple mango, mean green, mean green, oh Lord, green machine. And if You think that you make your own banging, bamming smoothies, but you just want a taste of that sea moss. We also got the gel. And if you think you got it down pack on your own, you can order the raw if you don't know where to get it from. If you're interested in getting that scent all nice and smooth, right? Getting some extra properties in there. You got the sea moss soap, you got the sea moss tea tree soap, lavender soap, oatmeal soap, and a whole bunch of other soaps. Even got some masks out there for you. Listen, hit the brother up. Those are the social media's contacts. That's the phone number. That's the RQ code. It's rolling. Yesterday, that Shopify was going off left and right. I don't think I could keep up. I'm not sure what Dynamic 3D was doing, but we got some orders out going out in the mail. Probably got some going out again this morning. Don't wait, okay? Keep the taste of discipline in your forefront. It will get you to the point where you know and you think that this is really easy for me. But what actually happens when it gets too easy?
Man, I just got to come in and say you just promoted the mess of that thing, Miss Monique Land. Woo!
Try sometimes. Sometimes she make it do what it do when she feel good. Hey, listen, when it gets easy, you feel good, you could get up, you can do, what you want to do, how you need to do it, and you can make it sound just as appealing as it tastes. Okay? So if you guys haven't gotten it, and you know what was a really good highlight this, let me see if I can bring that up. I think I can. Let's see if I can bring it up real quick. So I think I'm about to. I just kind of switched on what I was gonna say, but it's all good. I'll make it do what it do. I was when I got this post yesterday. This is really funny to me. This is my friend Shonda. She's out there in Greenville, and she texted me. She said it's still cold. Listen, I was like, what? She's like, I took it out the box. It was still cold. I have never worked in logistics. I think the most I've done was probably did an inventory count for a temporary job before. And I never forget, I think I got a picture of it. Let me send it to my thing because I'm going to show you guys. This is funny to me. I was like, okay, I'm going to help Dynamic 3D with business, right? But my goal was to administratively help them behind the scenes, get them into some places, do some things or whatever. Just from a administrative perspective. So you see what my training is about. That's all I wanted to focus on. However, my first task out the gate. Oh Lord, I'm gonna show you guys. This is a huge struggle. This is funny, right? You think you start participating in things just like I'm doing with the fitness journey, right? I'm wanting to do one thing. My trainers are wanting to do something different. I never win in the beginning. Let me just make that known. I know I'm very, very very demanding. I just like to do my own thing because I can't really. but I have to say, but you when you're working with men, I used to say Chinese could laugh at this because I used to say a man, right? No, that's a man right there. Right. They they have a way to kind of make you think you're doing your own thing, but you're really not. So I was like very because I'm very skilled at how I could go about doing things, and it could be real easy, and I could do it at a timely manner, and I can make it work, right? But so I decide, just like with the training, I kind of think that I conquered some things sometimes, and then I get these wow factors that come along when I have to go when I have to go through this whole physical fitness deal, when I'm training, whether it's virtually with Dynamic 3D or it's in person. So with the business, I know I got that picture in here. Um, with the business, right? So I call myself, I already have an idea what I'm gonna do, and where my position that I'm gonna play which is little to none. And I get this task to go and ship product. I'm like, what the hell? I am, listen, anybody knows me, if I buy you a gift, it is not wrapped. Matter of fact, I don't even put it in the gift bag. I just hand it to you in the same bag I went shopping with. I'm so ratchet with it. It might even still have the receipt or the price on it. That's how bad I am. So I get this task. Where's this darn thing at? And I go, I gotta show y'all. Listen, it must have took me 2 hours to try to get this stuff packaged. I couldn't figure it out. I called. I was like, hey, I was like, I need a block of instructions on how to package the product. And it was my home, it was one of my soldier friends, my veteran sisters down at Fort Stewart. And I did not want to disappoint her. I did not want this package to arrive with, maybe the bottle's broken. It was 4 half a gallons. And I was like, oh my God, I was panicking. I was sweating. Oh man, I was just like, I don't know what to do. I mean, I was trying all kinds of stuff in that store, trying to get that stuff packaged. Man, oh my goodness, I have to find this box. When I show y'all, I was like, I had so much bubble wrap on that. I had so much bubble wrap on those darn half-a-gallon bottles, and that box was so big. I had wrapped it. I mean, I packaged it. I unpackaged it. I had bubble the little white stuff all over the people's floor. I put it back together again. I tried to close the box. The box wouldn't close. I got some more stuff. So I was like, finally, I came to the conclusion that I would just do two separate boxes, double wrap that bubble wrap around there, add some of the little white form to it, package it up, and send them. So I end up sending two boxes instead of one. But it was so difficult. It took me forever. Yesterday, what I now I'm at the point where I could package the product. I could package the product. I got a little method to my little madness now. You still probably get over the top, cushion, because I'm just that afraid that the bottles will break. I haven't really, felt the comfort zone yet of getting it right. But let me tell you, I panicked so bad the very first time of packaging and shipping that I was just probably getting anxiety in the place. And Dynamic 3D would not help me. He was just like, you'll get it. Just get it shipped. And I'm like, what? I'm like, man, I know you know I need some help. So I'm just like, just trying to figure it out, trying to figure it out. I'm not gonna get mad. I'm not gonna get upset. There has to be an easier way. I'm just telling myself this. There has to be a better way. I gotta get this right or whatnot. Like, I don't want to disappoint my veteran friend. I don't want to let Dynamic 3D down. But at the same time, I'm telling myself, girl, you don't know what you're doing. What is you doing? And I know the people watching me, they're like, what is she doing over there? Nobody comes to help me. I'm just trying to get this thing right. Mike looking at me like, okay, what are we gonna do? And I'm unpackaging and packaging and unpacking and looking at the box, trying to tape it. Can't get it taped up. I don't know what to do. I'm sending pictures. I listen, I sent a picture of what it looks like in hopes that the brother, that he would say, okay, let me go down there and help Mo get this done. He like, okay, call me, let me know when you're done. I'm like, what the hell? I'm still so I'm still struggling. I go from the post office to the UPS, to the post office, back to the UPS. Time is winding down. I'm unable to figure it out. Finally, I was like, I tell the UPS, I say, man, I'm just gonna have to pay for the shipping because I'm just gonna I'm just gonna buy extra stuff and then see if I can make it work. I was so happy when that product reached my veteran friend and she was able to, indulge in her smoothies, and I wait for her to send me a review back. She was the first person I packaged and she had the largest order. And I was just like, oh my goodness, this is a challenge within itself, And then I'm asking myself, like, the hell I get put in this position? I ain't asked to come package no product. But guess what? You know what? Sometimes I have my one buddy, he says that ID Touch, he says, Mo, you make the easy things hard and the hard things so easy. Why do you do that? And I was like, huh? I couldn't even fathom what he was saying. I was like, what do you mean? I don't get it. Now, for everybody else on the panel, you guys are probably like, really, Mo? A package, a box? You couldn't put that stuff in a box and get it where it needed to go, honey? Let me tell you, I make the easy things hard and the hard things easy. Ah, man. Good morning, y'all. What happens when it get easy though? Talk to me, somebody, anybody. Am I talk? Everybody left me. Oh,
No.
We
When it
here.
gets easy, you find a new challenge. Well, I do. If I master something, I'm like, okay, cool. It's time for something else. Go find a new challenge. That's what I do.
What'd you do? So let me make a little apparent for you, Chad, because I know you and I know what you involved in. When you had to get out there and figure out how you was gonna get some employees to help with the lawn care service down there in Atlanta.
Ooh, well, um, yeah, that was a difficult task. Still
I
working on, still
and I
working on
thought it was so easy. I'm like, Chad, just
it.
go to Indeed, put post a
Yeah, right.
job.
And I did all that, and people came through, and we hired people off Indeed. And guess what? I I
Found
I,
it.
I thought that the ones folks that go through Indeed were serious folks. You know, I'm like, oh, okay, these are the ones who really want a job and everything. Honey, them cats that came through Indeed, I wanted to say, why were you on Indeed?
But
Because
that
you
but
ain't
that's
serious.
not the but wait, but that's not the point I want you to make. I just wanted you to make the point of where to go, how easy it was to post and attract people, whether they were,
Oh, well, that
whether
part is
for the
easy. You
job.
got Indeed and you got ZipRecruiter. You
Mm-hmm.
know, both of them is easy to put your information in there, post it, and people will call. It's you know you will get somebody or
Right.
bodies. But I mean, if you're looking for a way to get employees, and that's the way to go nowadays, because before, my intentions was to come down here, do a job fair, and do it the old way, get face to face folks and all like that. But last year said, no, you're not doing that. I'm changing your whole course of action. Okay. So went with Indeed and ZipRecruiter.
Right. What's up, Deshandra? You getting it in the gym?
What you need is
Oh, go ahead, Dynamic.
about
Hold on. Yep, you breaking up a little bit. Hold on. Why you trying to get your
What's up, Mo?
what happens when it get easy?
It never gets easy.
Say it again.
It never gets easy.
Look at
If
this
you constantly pushing yourself, it never gets easy. Everything is a challenge. I say that to say, like, even like now, I'm trying to do this live stream thing, and I'm pretty tech savvy, right? This thing been kicking my behind. But I'm like, hey, dynamic, we gonna make it work. We gonna make it do what it do. So we just been getting on there lately, going live from my Facebook and making it happen. Because, like I said, to me, it just never gets easy. It's just like riding a bicycle, right? You think it's easy, but as soon as you got to go up the hill, you forget how easy it is to ride a bike. You like, dang, it's hard. So in my mind, it never get easy because I'm always pushing myself beyond the limit. But that's just my personal. That's always been in my career. It's always been in my friendships. It's always been in any type of business I try to build from an entrepreneurial level. For me, it never gets easy because I'm always thinking about the next challenge and the next level. Personally, it's like I never sleep. Feel like sometimes, but I don't know.
Dynamic.
Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you better now.
All right, bet. Get excited. All right, I just wanted to segue off what Shanisha said because that's really key, and I probably need to hear that because I follow the strategy of face-to-face interviewing. I've done that for so many years. And then just the concept of the way my company is growing. I've been speaking to my colleagues and to my financial advisors, letting them know, like, hey, Beck, I really think it's time for me to really start expanding in a bigger way. Because I can't put the stress on myself or Monica, or anybody else at that such to be able to accommodate the different things that's going on, and not have them be financially incentivized, the way that it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? So I know right now, I've been thinking about that since February and January, of like, okay, how am I go about this? And the fear sometimes of doing certain things because you don't understand it to keep you from doing it, even though you may do it as an employee, because at some point in time, we all have been employees and we was looking for an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to that, you have to definitely switch that mindset all the time and understand that, okay, if you're going to be an individual that's going to facilitate an opportunity to people, you know, not for nothing, the average person will think about the people that's close to them because of the trust factor. But I've learned myself that you can trust way more people that you don't know versus the ones that you do know. You know what I mean? And that goes strictly on the person's upbringing and the person's lifestyle. So I want you guys to not take what I just said out of content, saying that you can't trust the people that you love or you can't trust the people that you grew up with, things of that nature. It's just a different perspective that they may have of you that keeps them from really putting their 100% efforts into your vision or your dream, you know what I mean? Because they know you somewhere, they know you differently, you know what I mean? And that's happened to me so many different times that now in this present moment where I'm at, I'm starting to understand, like, okay, I've done business all across the United States. So I've been to 42 states. I've lived in 11 different states. You know what I mean? I've conducted business with nothing but strangers, and I always be winning with them. But every time I go back home, and I try to conduct business with people that I know, it's like, y'all got me in this bubble or y'all got me in this box thinking y'all know me. And it's not so much y'all don't know me, but y'all don't know where I'm going, and because you don't know where I'm going, it keeps a small-minded thought in your mind of who I really am, and once you gravitate out and you go somewhere else and you start facilitating your energy and your passion to other individuals, and they have the same exact passion and vision for greatness, because that's all you really promoting is greatness. You know what I mean? Everybody has their own level of greatness, but we just don't know exactly what it is until they actually tell you. You know what I mean? So when you gravitate to other individuals and they understand where you're going or they feel where you're going and they just are receptive to it and they appreciate what you bring to the table, it makes things so much easier for you. But just like Miss Body Fit said, no matter what you do, there's always going to be obstacles when it comes to doing something that's different. it's funny how I'm so observant because I'll sit back and watch a person beat themselves up about something when they know that it ain't that it's not that serious. You know what I mean? But that's just the nature of a person wanting to be perfect. You know what I mean? Because we all shoot for perfection because that's how we was created. We was created in a perfect eye. But most people don't really look at it from that perspective. You know what I'm saying? So as you're going through life and you're trying to be great, better than you was before, then it makes it easier for you to understand the different obstacles that come to you. So I just want to end this with my last verse saying, Chinisa, I really appreciate you saying that. I appreciate you being the person that you are and being able to help others get employed, and put them in position because business owners like ourselves, sometimes we forget that extra part that it's not just the opportunity that we created for us, it's opportunity that we created for other individuals to succeed in their life as well too. That's why so many people in the world.
So thank you guys for sharing. So this is let me see if you can see the screen. So you see that box in the bottom left corner? That's the picture. Let me see if I can see it on there. That's the picture of that's my struggle. I didn't even ship it like that. With those 4 half a gallons, that's what I was attempting to do. My very first shipment out the gate, right? And man, I was just all over the place. I just couldn't figure it out. I was like, what the heck am I doing? I didn't even know what to do. I was like, listen, hey, everybody on here, I I strive to make it easy for me. And I will make it easy. Cause for easy for me means um observing the task, coming up with the method, and getting it out in a timely manner, or producing it, or facilitating it, or implementing it in a timely manner that's convenient, that's um that doesn't have a lot of stress, right? That I can do the task and I can do something else without feeling like I'm overwhelmed. That's easy for me. So this very first time I went to this box. Now keep in mind, my strength level has exceeded December when I first did that. So at that point in time in my mind, I'm like, not only did Dynamic send me to go do shipping, he sent me in the capacity that I was in, right? So I'm like, oh, we got jokes. Okay, though, but I ain't tripping. I wanna make this happen. That box, right? I was just like, how in the world I'm gonna make this happen? And for me, in my mind, I'm like, I'm gonna conquer this mission. Okay, this is gonna work. So moving on to the boxes to the right, those were so I went from shipping 1 boxes to shipping 5 now. Now the advice I was given is, Mo, get the boxes, package it before you go, and then all you have to do is, you know, get it weighed out and shipped when you get there or whatnot. And so I was like, oh, okay, remember, I make the easy things hard and the hard things easy. So we got the boxes, we packaged them before I left, got it all nice and neat. I should have took pictures of the inside of these boxes because then they look really nice. I promise. I think someone sent me a picture of them receiving their box. I'm gonna put it all together so you can see how that works. So I had my nephew, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna record myself doing this because people is not gonna believe that I'm actually doing it. So here I am. The only reason I used a chair to go into the post office because I had so many boxes. So here I am. I get in there, I get out the chair, I go, I stand up, I start. If you have any other tape, you have to use the priority tape to tape it up. So I had the improper tape at the time, so I had to retake the boxes or whatnot. And I recorded. I put on Instagram a little bit of it, of me doing that in action. I show that to say this: your journey starts with the unknown sometimes. And although it seems very applicable to accomplish, very practical, the task at hand seems like, oh, it's not that big deal. Once you get involved in it and you begin to engage, you're like, whoa, wait a minute. There's a method to this madness. You know, there's more to it than beats the eye. You know, I actually really have to come up with a process to make this thing happen. And so when I began to work with this logistic side of things and packages things, putting things together, I had to really think about how I was going to go about doing it. I say that to say this in reference to the fitness journey. It seems easy. It seems as if, you know, you could just, oh, I could just go and get me a gym membership and participate in some of these machines and, you know, possibly partake in some of the group exercises, and boom, I got weight loss coming off. I feel good. I got some muscles. But in actuality, that's not how it works. It's not that easy. It don't really go like that. You have to come up with a method to the madness. And then you have to work it until you get to a point where the the actual results aren't easy, but you have a method which makes it easy to challenge the result. It makes it easy to go through the process. It makes it fun to do. And that's important. So, you know, when I say what happens when it get easy, my perspective or my view is easy to face the challenge, easy to finish the race. You may not be first, you may not come out with the Medal of Honor, but guess what? You got to your destination on time. You're prepared. You got involved, and you activated. That's the part, to me, the gray area of struggle that keeps people from really participating in this journey. They haven't created the pathway of ease that makes them feel good about actually just being a part. That's where I am. Day 38. Eyes up, and I know Chai was like, what the hell? I know darn well she just didn't text me about no damn PPP at 4:30 in the morning. But she responded.
Because I was woke at 4. I don't know why I was woke at 4. I just happened to look at my phone. I was
Hey,
like, oh,
Victoria.
she out.
Above my camera. Yes, I was just like, I said, when
No,
you,
the shocker was when I responded back to you. That was the shocker.
yeah, I said, Chad responded like she's actually awake, you know. So I was, it was crazy because I was just like, and then you said, you said you got the PPP. Listen, guys, Janice has been around me since 2007. And the financial piece has never been her thing, and what to do, how to do it. And so I stopped doing it for her. I just make her do it on her own. And when the new rules to the PPP came out, which all of you who are self-employed, independent contract, Jashandra, you need to be applying for the PPP. Chanisa, tell them how easy it was just to upload that damn Schedule C, add some invoices, and boom, voila, I got some
That
money.
was it. That was it. Because I remember you. I remember when you was talking about it right before, like we was waiting for it to come out, and you was saying something about invoices. I knew the Schedule C. That part I knew. So I was like, and I read what they wanted. What they were looking for, and I was like, I don't have that. I don't have that. Invoices. Okay. And then because they needed to prove that you were in business
Before February
before
15th,
February,
2020.
so you had to, so I
February
had to go
2020.
back and do invoices from before February 20th. So
Yes,
yes, Deshandra.
Deshandra. Yes.
Yes.
Look, we both hit her. Yes.
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 So there ain't nothing to be scared of. It's too easy.
No.
You talking
No,
about
wait,
easy?
wait. Let me clarify because I know why she made that statement.
Oh, okay.
Let me clarify. I know why she made that statement. Okay. The PP, okay, so paycheck protection program is when you spending the money on payroll, business operating expenses, rent, utilities, any operating expenses. So when you look at your Schedule C, is the easiest way to explain it. Pull up a Schedule C. All of those expenses in those categories, those are write-offs. Those are areas that turn that PPP loan to a grant. So because you're self-employed, because you do a Schedule C, you file your Schedule C, that self-employment, that information on there automatically is going to get you where you need to be as far as the write-off. If you're a small business own, if you decided to do your LLC and file as a corporation, same rule apply. What you guys need to be doing out there is if you're operating as a corporation, then pay yourself a check. Put yourself on payroll, right? Give yourself a check, and guess what? All that payroll. If you out there in your small business, you got employees, right? Then get a payroll accounting system. Pay that $58, that $60, whatever it is necessary to get those payroll statements if you don't have time to do it yourself. There's companies out there that's already doing it, right? Get your 941s, get your in class when I start after next Wednesday. When I start the class, I'm going to go back through all of that again. The reason why I make people join my econ team, because the information that I give out is well worth 3 to 5K for any business owner. However, I want you guys to win. All you have to do, if you filed your 2019 taxes as self-employed, or you filed your business on there, you took advantage of your business deductions, go back to your tax return 2019 if you haven't filed your 2020. Download your just the Schedule C, just that document. Pull out some invoices. If you have not been creating invoices, um, on what is it, PayPal or Square, or create an Excel version. Go to Excel. There's invoices that you can create. If someone paid you any money that you can account for in your account, then you create that invoice to that person and upload that invoice to show that you was in business. Maybe you was already incorporated. You can get you a certificate of existence, or you can download your articles of incorporation, operating agreement, any of those, and you can add it in. Now, the scare tactic for a lot of people is that I applied for the economic injury disaster loan. My credit was bad. They denied me. Well, PPP, Chanisa can tell you hers is not up to par where it should be, but guess what? She got the PPP because the idea is to help low and moderate income business owners, disadvantaged business owners. Disadvantage means that you're economically and socially don't have the finances that most small businesses have, or you in a area where opportunities aren't that great. Okay, so the application really just asking for your name, your address, your business name, your EIN, how much money, what's your gross receipts. Upload those documents, the proof of your business and the Schedule C, and that's it. Hit submit. You have until March the 10th. Don't say nobody ain't never gave you nothing. That's free, easy seed money. Too many people looking for money. Too many people are looking for startup capital. They're trying to find grants. They doing this. They doing that. Listen, if you did not file your 19, get it filed. If you file your 20, or maybe you just like, you know what, 19, you'll get the first one, but you may not be able to get the second one. And that's fine. You just need to start somewhere. Okay. If they deny you, for ERDL, Economic Injury Disaster Loan, don't count it loss. Read the whole document. The first paragraph will piss you off. You've not been considered, right? It'll throw you so far off. Okay? What you want to do is um read the whole letter. There's going to be a part that says, if you disagree, and you want to reconsider, these are the items I need you to send me. Okay. If I'm feeling comfortable, you don't really understand what they're saying, call them. They're working around the clock. They will tell you, they will send you an additional email. If you get these documents back to me, we'll reconsider. It's a scare tactic. That's all it is. It's just a scare tactic. Go through the process, get them what they need, get funded. This is your opportunity to get your business, have some working capital, build your capacity to par so that you can get on point. If you own this live, you're listening to me, listen, you got until March the 10th. Make it
And
happen.
it doesn't take long because I did it, what was it, Monday? What's today? Today's
Yeah,
Thursday. I think I
yeah,
did it
you just did it.
I think I did it Monday, and I got the email last night, like after 9 o'clock last night, that
Right.
I had to, they wanted me to sign some
What
documents.
bank did you use?
I'm with Wells Fargo.
Wells Fargo is on the ish. Y'all, let me
Yeah,
tell you,
I'm with
I've
Wells
done
Fargo.
6 already. Wells Fargo is on the stuff. Now,
Yep, it doesn't take
but
long. I mean, it's like a
yep,
48-hour turnaround,
have a
really.
business account. Some banks, they lagging. Wells Fargo is on this stuff. Okay? They own it.
Let
So
me ask you this, Mo. For that EDIL, is there a time limit? Say like you got rejected the first go round, is there a time limit to
that credit ain't
resubmit?
that credit ain't right. Don't mess with them. They not playing on the credit side because it's an actual loan.
Right.
That's an actual loan. So your credit is a big factor. If it's not above a 570, they're not gonna approve it. I've known some people that got the credit and they looking for the taxes. So
Oh wow.
yeah, if they want to see, I mean you can reapply, but if that credit ain't above a 570, you're gonna get denied. So just make sure you credit right before y'all put in for the EIDL. PPP, they're in your corner. Okay? Making it happen. What's easy about that is the fact that I've been on live since 2016, Wednesday Urban Economic Empowerment Show. You don't pay back the PPP if you use the money on payroll, rent, utilities, or business operating expense. It's right there on the SBA website because there's a part on there where it says uh it's called hold on, let me go to it. It'll tell you forgiveness. That's what I want to say. Forgiveness. Submit your paperwork for forgiveness. So they will forgive it. This is straight from the SBA. Let me pull up my source. Because where we come from, source up or shut up. Don't put no information out, Monica Lamb, unless you source up. Here it is. Here it is. Let me share with the peoples. Here's the new change. They got the sites all updated. Everything ready to rock, ready to roll. And they changed it to the night. So probably probably 12 a.m. that night. Okay. Let me go down. First drawdown. Can't be playing with y'all on today. I gotta let me do this real quick. Oh, you got until 5. Made some changes. And guess what? These notifications don't come out to you. So you just gotta stay on point. All right. You gotta stay on point. You got until 5 on the night. Don't wait till last minute. All right, so here's the details. Of course, if you don't spend the money on what they say you have to spend it on, which is this right here, all right, it says the Paycheck Protection Program is a loan designed to provide a direct incentive for small businesses to keep their workers on payroll. First drawdown PPP loan can be used to help fund payroll costs, including benefits and may also be used to pay mortgage interest, rent, utilities, worker protection costs related to COVID-19, uninsured property damages caused by looting and vandalism during 2020, and certain supplier costs and expenses for operations. Okay? SBA will forgive loans if all employee retention criteria are met and funds are used for eligible expenses. Let me repeat. SBA will forgive loans if all employee retention criteria are met and funds are used for eligible expenses. I'm going to tell you right now, I did a live yesterday, early morning live. I played a training that I paid for. Very lucrative information in there. Very lucrative. Listen, and I'm going to end with this. This stuff is easy to me. It's so easy. I can do this stuff in my sleep. I don't even have to go to some of the sites to land a whole lot of this government stuff. It is very easy for me. So what do I do when things get easy? I share. The challenge for me is making it practical, understandable, comprehensive to the lay, to people who've never really dealt with the audit compliance before. That's my challenge. So, as my buddy Scar says, Mo, you make the hard things easy and the easy things hard. I spent a lot of years, my entire work history in compliance. They're not trying to deny you on purpose. It's the simplest thing that someone has told you that you did not need. It doesn't take all that for you to keep copies of your receipt. Use your bank statement instead. It doesn't take all that for you to have an accounting system. You could just go use your bank information. It doesn't take all of that. You don't have to really keep up with the miles. Nobody's gonna audit you. Use the gas receipts. Listen, the reason I love my econ and I push it and I say you have to join my econ team is because my econ created an app so very user friendly. It's called a cash flow manager. Allows you to upload your input your income, input your expenses, capture your receipt, pushes you out a profit and loss statement, gives you historical data, what it is, print out your mileage log, archive those receipts for audit purposes. Now they've added something really cool. It gives you an annual report. That right there alone, besides giving you an outlet to own a business, home-based business, to justify why it's important that you have a home-based business, is worth that little $34.95 a month, which is a tax write-off. That right there, it gives you opportunity to play in the big league on your level. Me being in my econ gives me the ability to apply for PPP because I make money in it. I get $8 per person that's on my team every month. If I shop in my mall and I get back up to $25 cash, once I get up to $24, $25 of refund, of cash back or refund or rebate or whatever you want to call it, I get a check, which is business income. Anytime somebody joins my team, I get $25 for them joining. That's business income. Anytime I talk financial literacy, because the business is personal financial success, sharing how to eliminate debt, how to maximize on your taxes, how to keep your credit in order. Um, what am I missing? A whole bunch of other stuff, right? I get clients. I put it under my econ. It becomes business income. So when I file my taxes as a self-employed individual, I put my business income there. When President Biden changed the rule that I could use some gross receipts versus a net profit. I take that amount divided by 12, multiplies by 2.5. Guess what? I get the PPP loan because I'm doing business. I'm capturing my business income and expenses. I have proof. I have an accounting system to back me up. I have real receipts, not just a log of businesses I went to that does not itemize or justify my expenses. I can apply. I can get the write off. I can live happily ever after. That to me, my friends, is super easy. It's so easy that I get so excited about sharing it. And I'd be like, why y'all don't get this? This is all you have to do. A profit and loss, an income statement, balance sheet is the only thing they're asking you for. Keep your credit above 630 if possible, 580 at a minimum, right? Have a business account, keep a couple dollars in it, right? You could get capital. Shanice is a living testimony. When she first came out the gate of her business, that credit score went up. She got a line of credit. She was doing drop shipping. It's not that difficult. Soon as I do my award ceremony for my scholarship program, I'm gonna do my business event I was gonna do. Kiana gonna tell you exactly how easy it is to get business credit. Garfield tell you how the credit, the whole business thing go. Been listening for that for years. It's so easy to tell it's scary. It's very easy. It's stupid easy. They say in the stock market, retailers' money is dumb money because we just do dumb stuff. We don't research it. We just invest. We just put our money over there. We expect it to go crazy, right? But it's easy. It's so easy. It's so easy that I'm just like, it's just easy. Why? Because nothing has changed in reference to getting business capital and how to go about getting it. Nothing. Just proper record keeping. Keep up with your income. Keep up with your expenses. Be able to show proof. File your taxes and keep it moving. Nobody wants to pay taxes, but everybody want a grant. Nobody wants to pay taxes, but everybody want a smooth road in front of their house. Nobody wants to pay taxes, but they want their neighborhoods clean. Nobody wants to pay taxes, but they want their kids to go to the best of the best school. Nobody wants to pay taxes, but they need that fire department in the neighborhood or safety patrolling. Nobody wants to pay taxes, but they want the infrastructure of their city to be the bomb.com to look super great. Nobody want to pay taxes, but they need a business loan. They need a grant, but you don't want to pay taxes. It's tax season. Everybody want a tax refund. Everybody looking for earned income. Where do you think that money coming from? The government is not a profitable business. It's coming from people who are paying taxes. The reason the elite get upset because the people at the bottom sometimes don't pull their weight. Not even 0.001% of it. But they're getting refunds. Gotta take care of them. 7,000, 10,000, 20,000. I don't pay taxes. Who pays taxes? Girl, I'm only gonna work until I get up to 16K, then I qualify for EIC and then I quit. I'll go find another job next year. Don't let me get on my rant. This is really easy, you all. You guys can capitalize. The pandemic has had its challenges. We have lost some people. My condolences to any family member who has had to endure, who has attracted COVID and had a hard time with that stuff. Listen, my heart goes out to you all. Glad you made it out. And sending my love to anyone who's still dealing with the transition of a family member who actually died from COVID-19 or any element that pushed them to that point. On the flip side of that, there's always a balance out there, right? There's a positive and there's a negative and there's a positive. There's some people that actually got the opportunity to benefit, to profit from what has actually happened with this. This is the biggest, brother African Important says all the time, this was the biggest wealth transfer in history. Because if you don't think they've gotten their fair dollar out of the government and use their business to do so, you are sadly mistaken. If you're sitting back contemplating of whether or not you should get some, you thinking about the wrong stuff. You gotta put that paperwork in because it's gonna be too late. And you're not, and guess what? They're gonna put it back in the hands of the big dogs and they're gonna get millions like they did the first time. And we're gonna be mad because Ruth Chris got 6K, 6 million, you know, Bowen got 20. You know, we're gonna be mad at all these people who gotten all of this money and they already have money when they giving you a window of opportunity. And Chanisa just testified. She applied on Monday and she got an email this morning or last night. For those of you who are not getting feedback very quickly, it's probably because your tax returns, you probably didn't file them, or you're probably missing some documentation. But guess what? Don't give up. Give them a call. They'll tell you what you need. If you're filing self-employed and you taking business deductions, if you are filing and you don't put business income, I had to slap Shanice's hand a million times till she realized how she needs to do it. You better have some business income. And one last note, when you get the funds, a loan is not business income. So you don't add that to your Schedule C business income. A loan is not business income. So get that money, go sell you some products or some services and capitalize on that capital. Don't just go shopping. It's okay. Pay yourself a check, go do what you want with your money, but make your business happy, so to speak. You know, get it to a point of wealth so you don't have to go keep going backwards. All right. Use this opportunity to level up. Okay. What happens when things get easy? Share with somebody else. What you're accomplishing right now, transfer that knowledge to someone else so that you can dib and dab to a new challenge, so that you can reach higher heights. Your expectations goes beyond the stars, but continue to facilitate that information down. Put it in the book, write it on the app, share it on a live, however you want to do it. Make it do what it do, because it's that important. Okay. We need all of you benefiting. All right. Again, make sure you guys hit up CP Johnson Enterprise for your employability training and customer service training. There's her contact information. Make sure you tune in every Monday through Friday, 7 to 7:30 p.m. with Miss Body Fit as she help you with your meal plans, workouts, accountability, give you that motivational conversation and talk to get you reaching out to someone who can help you if you don't always have anybody around you. And then last but not least, takes the discipline. Got the CMOS smoothies, got the CMOS products. Go ahead and hit up the Shopify, dynamic3d.shopify.com. Again, if you're looking for a different type of training, right, then virtual or in person, then you hit up Dynamic 3D. These individuals, they're here to support, help you, and get you on your journey. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Yes, I do it for the views, just like CNN, NBC, Fox News, and BT, and everybody else out there. Okay, views are important. You don't got no views, then nobody's watching your content. Nobody watching your content, then who you're making an impact on the world. We put information out so that people can benefit, not just for it to be of our own use. Okay, so you guys have a great day. I got to get to the chiropractor so I can get myself right. Make sure you get some exercise in. We on day 38 of the 60-day challenge. Wish me luck, peace, power, and all profit.